here's what you need for this project, which is the butterfly mobile. You need cardstock, at least 2 pieces, if not more. You need to make sure that whatever paper you do decide to use, that it's thick, because you're going to be using watercolor and you don't want it to leak into it and fall apart. Also, you're going to use watercolor. And when you use watercolor, remember to make sure that you use a lot of water. It helps the wax resist the water. Crayons. Make sure it's a wax-based type crayons. We're going to use Crayola. Also, another tip, on your paper, don't touch it, because when you touch it, you leave oils from your fingers on the paper, and that'll resist the watercolor as well. By resist, we mean repel or doesn't adhere to. So you're gonna have the crayon, and then you're gonna have the watercolor, but they won't mix. They'll repel each other. Also, if you're very, very brave, you can use these leftover birthday candles. Because what are they made out of? Wax. So you can use this side of it if you'd like to draw. You're going to need some fishing line, a pencil, some scissors, some tape. I went ahead and used masking tape, but you can use a clear tape, but this just seems to hold a little bit better to me. Some glue, a glass of water, some paintbrushes, and something to dry your paintbrushes with. Okay, so we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cardstock. Take it and fold it in half. Just like that, in half. Long ways, not short ways. Okay, so the next step is you take pencil and draw half of a butterfly, just half of his body, and one wing. You can make your butterfly as big as you want or as small as you want. That's up to you. It's your butterfly. So there's my butterfly. You only draw on one side. Well, the next step is cut out your butterfly. So you go ahead and you cut it out. Okay, so we have our butterfly. Ta-da! Now you do not want to throw away this yet, because we're going to use this a little bit later. So we'll put it right there. Next comes the fun part. Take your crayons. You can either take your pencil and sketch out what designs you want, or you can just go straight to your crayons. When you use your crayons, make sure that you press very firmly so that it's completely covered with the wax and it's thick. You want it to be as thick as you can get without breaking your crayons, which I did the first time. Okay, when you make the butterflies, remember, they're symmetric. What does symmetric mean? It means that what's on one side should be on the other side. They should look exactly the same. Okay. So you take your crayons, blah, blah, blah. And you make you some circles and stuff. The next step is you're going to have to Next step, take your watercolor and get your brush, whatever size brush you want. I think I'm going to use this one. Use a lot of water. The more water you use, the better it resists. So paintbrush. And when you go over the wax, you can see that the water color does not adhere to the wax. You'll see that more when you do it. While you're doing it, it's kind of hard to show it on video. So, when you're done and it's drawn, you should have something that looks like this. My little daughter made this one, Tyler, and Taylor made this one, my other daughter. And this one's mine. Okay, so now you've had your butterflies. You can do as many as you want, as few as you want. You can do 1, 5, however many. I personally would have made them different sizes, but because my daughters helped me, I think these are beautiful. The next step is to take your butterfly and decide what angle you want for your butterfly wings. You want it almost closed, you want it open, you want it really open. You have to decide how big you want it. And after you decide, you take your leftover cardstock, cut a strip, a little strip, crease the edges, because you're going to glue this inside your butterfly, like this, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Just a drop of glue, do you? Okay, so you glue that on there. You let it dry. Whatever angle you want it at. This one I'm going to have to hold it a little bit. And let's see, we'll do Taylor's. Where you place these strips is going to depend on how your butterfly is situated to a certain extent, not completely. It's a table. I'll show. Okay, so we'll just use these two so I can show you. Okay, and the next step, and I know it's so sad, you're going to have to poke a hole in your butterfly. Somewhere around in the middle of the body, like in this crease, I'm just going to use my scissors. With kids, I would probably maybe go around and poke the hole for them, depending on their age. See, we have a hole right there. And I'm going to put a hole in this one. The last one you don't have to put a hole in. And on Tyler's, I think we're going to make hers where it's almost closed. So we're going to make a shorter strip for Tyler's. We want the wings to be almost closed. Have to shorten that a little bit. Okay. I can get it closed quite like I wanted it to. There we go, that's better. So what I did is I took it off and kind of moved it back a little bit. I didn't like it right there. Okay, see how hers angle's different than this one? That's what we want. Next, you take a piece of your fishing line. However long you want it, wherever you think. This is yours. Go ahead and cut it. I'm going to cut it a couple times, which is kind of probably a good idea. You don't want to just leave it just once. Okay, so I've got a little tie at the end. Well, I think I want this butterfly at the end, so I'm going to take it and decide how I want it to hang. Because if I take it right here, it's going to hang like that. Okay? So wherever you decide to put this string is how that butterfly is going to hang. I want this one up a little bit. I'm going to take my tape. Don't need a big piece, just a little piece of it. And it's fun when you're doing the crayon resistance to use the white crayons because they can't see it, but when they paint over it, then they see the design after they painted over it. That's a lot of fun. They get a kick out of that. Okay, so that's one butterfly. Now here's the reason we put the holes in these butterflies. You're going to take your string and run it up through that hole. Like that. And then once again, you get to decide how you want your butterfly to fly. This one, I think I want a little bit more to the